Hi guys. Hey, I am back. Step 5 is not complete. I ran into some problems on this where it just kind of throws me a little bit. If you look at step 5, which I'm gonna do right now, what took me so long I had to figure out was there's two washers that go to mount the motor. Well, I've never before had to look on the plastic parts tree for a washer before to mount a motor. For some reason, there's plastic in places on this thing that kind of scare me. Plastic in the gearbox that isn't a gear. So that second washer that I was looking for last night when the clip ended, it's a plastic. It's called A6 on your A parts. So there's that, and then the other washer is in the bearing bag. So that's where we're at. Gonna mount the motor. I ended up doing some stuff ahead last night. I was waiting on this phone to charge or to download the video, waiting for my other phone to charge, and before I knew it, I was pretty far along in the build. But anyway, with that said, get the washers together here. And there is a brass tube that goes inside. Actually, I gotta take that out. There's a brass tube that goes inside there. And bump, bada bump, bump, bump. Try to get this stupid piece of paper. I don't know what the purpose of that is. The piece, that cardboard paper that goes on the motor. I really don't. I've never really understood that one. But I'm going to take the shorter bolt, get that in, and get it started. And then, since I have the larger, I have to put in two, two of the little bolts, these little metal things. I don't even know what the hell you call them. They are set plates is what Tamiya calls them. So, okay. Now, of course, and they don't stay where I want them. That figures. Imagine that. Something doesn't stay where I want it. Wow. I'm going to kind of somewhat cinch this up a little bit. Just kind of hold all this together. Because I can tell that these little plates are going to be a pain in the plate. Deal of being very careful. See, the thing is, it sucks is you try to try to keep these all in place where they need to go, which did not work as usual. All right. Okay, got them lined up. Cool. Now we're cooking with gas. Woohoo! Now I can just find the hole for the motor mount. That's always the fun of fishing, trying to find that. Trying to get that to line up. Because there again, trying to not only line up the hole on the motor itself, trying to line up that dumb cardboard. All right, stay put. Back this one off a little bit so I can kind of maybe see. Oh, don't you go flying out. Oh, no. Putting a motor in should not be this difficult. Come on, where's the... Just want the cardboard to fit. If I can get the... There's got the cardboard hole in. So now... Ooh, I think I got it. I do. Oh. And of course, one of these little plates is freaking at an angle somehow. Really? How in the hell does that thing get an angle like that? Yeah, this is different. I don't remember ever having any cars that were like this. It's almost like I'm gonna have to, I don't know, just crank it down until it pops in place, I guess. Oh no, it ain't gonna freaking work. And of course I got the hole lined up, but now the dumbass little plate thing, there it kind of goes. There it goes. Alright, cool. Cool. I think. Now I missed the hole. I don't have the hole lined up again. It's today Monday. Feels like a Monday. It feels like a Monday. Oh, come on. Get lined up. I've never had a motor be as big of a pain in the ass to put in. You almost need 3 hands and a prayer. I think I got something lined up. Wait a minute, guys. Hey, woo. Oh. It's threading. Woohoo. All right. Well, that's like awesome sauce. Okay. Tighten that down. Put the diff shaft or the drive shaft back in the gearbox, and we'll make sure that this thing will turn. Yeah, gears are turning. Okay. We're good there. All right. Step 5, done. Thank God. Okay, now, like I said, when I was trying to get batteries charging and stuff like that last night, I ended up just putting the other gearbox together because it's an awful lot like the front gearbox. There are, like I said, there's a little plastic piece that really scares me. It's this little piece right here, A1, that the metal tube goes on top of, and then it holds your gear in place. That kind of scares me, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. But okay, so step 6, 7, and 8 are done. So now we get to play with the blue parts, which is the rear shock mount. Whoops, what the hell did that fall out of? Okay. Magnet picked it up. Rear shock mount is part C9, and it will go. It's kind of a weird little setup here. How this goes over the shot, over the rear end piece there, and then you take a BA4, which I think that's what that is. Yes, it is. Put the BA4 in place, cinch her down. Yeah, last part of this is almost here. So body's just about painted. That's almost done. So that'll be good. Should hopefully be able to debut this thing tomorrow. Now, next step along with those arms is your upper arm, or with that shock mount, is your upper arms. And like I said, this is a piece that moves, and I always like to clean the plastic off where I just cut it. So let's see, what are these? Bag 4, BB4, right there. It took me a while after building all these Tamiyas. I finally figured out what the first B means. When it's like BA, BB, BC, it's bag. Bag A, bag B, bag C. Duh. I can't believe that. What a dork. But hey, you know, what the hell. Okay. Let me make sure I got the right lengths, which that is evidently not. BA4, that's too short. That's too long. That's too long. That's too long. And that's too long. Get me off my nose. Alright. And that's too long. Jeez, come on. That's too long. Starting to run out of pieces here, guys. What the hell? One more. Shit, what I just dropped. Oh, man. All right. I don't know why, but the screw pins that I have are not the right size so far. Which here again, it's just kind of typical. My luck. I'll go right down to the last pieces, and then I'll be like, oh, there it is. Jesus. What in the hell? All these arms that I've got so far are all wrong. Come on, maybe. No. No. Arms way too long. What the hell? Oh, what am I missing now? More arms in here? No. Or screw pins, I mean. Are there screw pins in here? Yes, they are too short. Way too short. Alright, what the hell, car? Oh, okay, well, evidently, yep, they are what threw me off. They're in a different bag, and they're silver instead of black like all these other screw pins. Alright, well, we found that. Woohoo! Figured that one out. I still somewhat have my sanity, almost. Alright, cool, we're good. Okay, now, I'm going to put just a itty-bitty smidge of grease on these. Just because they are in plastic. And could get ugly if you don't. R2 is the part number. Or if that means the other part number is D2. Haha, little Star Wars humor. Come on, there it goes. There it goes. Alright. Grab a napkin real quick just because sure my phone's recording. Yep, still recording. Want to make sure there's no grease coming off the back of that hinge pin that I just put in. Part number R1. Like I said, what they do is they go right over the shock mount and go into place like so. Put a little bit of grease on this one. I'm just using regular Tamiya grease because I got a tube of it that really should get used up. There's no way to put a cap on it. So, yeah. Alright. Ooh, that one went right in. Woohoo! Love that. Alright, boys and girls. Okay. Rear pins are done. Awesome. Or not rear pins, rear upper arms. Okay, now we get to let me see here. Looking for some more arms. Which are right here. BB10 and Oh no, not BB10. R3, R4. Okay. Cool. Pretty much self-explanatory where they go when you look at the instructions. I hate looking at instructions, but you know, if I didn't, the card ended up looking like a Cyclops or something. So you know, gotta build it right. Okay, now we're getting into the blue parts again. We need C4 bearing carrier for the left side and C3 for the right rear. And there again, cut off the stuff there when you just cut it off the tree. Get rid of that excess little nib. Oh, knife. Now there are 2 rear axles. BB 11. Oh, I've got. Oh, I already got one out. One already fell out. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, why in the world? Only got a couple. That's right. I want to make sure these are right. Because remember, you got front wheel and rear wheel. So I want to make sure we're okay there. All right. More bearings, which are evidently in here. Because I used up the ones in that other bag. First things first, I'm going to take a BB5 and let's see, this one was C4, right? Crap. Got them screwed up, I think. Hopefully not. We'll find out. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Want to put a little bit of grease on this pin. Now you don't need a lot of grease, just a little bit when you're sliding these pins together. Oh my God, I just had my 5th grade art teacher pop into my head. Oh my God. She always preached, a little dabble do ya, a little dabble do ya. Uh-huh. Great. She's popped into my head when I'm building an RC car. That's not cool. God, she was annoying too. But anyway, alrighty, well, let's knock these out. BB10s are the little gold stud. They go into the only hole there is for a shock mount. Where'd my handy dandy little tool go? There it is. And screw that into place. Hopefully. Sometimes these are a pain in the ass to get started. Like now. It's going. All right. Yeah, baby. I could be smart and use my driver, my Tamiya driver, but why would I be smart? That would be dumb. Being smart's dumb right now. Oh, God. I don't want to be smart. Come on, jeez. It's almost like it's not threading in. What in the hell? Dude, it like knocked all the... Oh, man. No way. God. What the hell? The arm is not long enough drilled out for this ball stud. It shouldn't matter. It's got length. For whatever stupid reason, it does not want to thread all the way in. Okay. Well, what in the hell is going on here? Oh, come on, car. It's like it's cutting threads and not... Oh man, this is not gonna be good. Allen wrench in, see if I can clean those threads out. I don't know why it did that. But it's like not backing up all the way in, and I don't get it. It won't thread in any further. I'm going to end up having to clean these holes out. That's what's going to have to happen. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stop right now so I can go get my drill and do all that kind of stuff. And I'll be back.